Why is Christmas on December 25th? Can you imagine a world where there is no Christmas? A century-by-century look at history reveals Christmas as we know it did not exist. 1 AD to 199 AD. During this time, there is very little information about Christmas. We do know early writers like Irenaeus and Tertullian fail to mention any type of Christmas celebrations. Even Origen of Alexandria mentions a Roman practice of birth celebration but dismisses it as pagan. For the 1st and 2nd centuries, there was no Christmas. 200 to 240 AD. A strong interest in the date of Christ's birth came about in the 3rd century. The writer Clement of Alexandria mentions several possible dates for the birth of Christ, those being March 21st, April 20th, or 21st, and May 20th. Tertullian of Carthage calculated the date of birth based on the date March 25th. This date happens to be the Feast of Annunciation. This is when the angel Gabriel appeared to Mary. 9 months later happens to be December 25th. This dating method was supported later by St. Augustine in 400 AD. AD 274. The Roman Emperor Aurelian made December 25th an official celebration to the birth of the unconquered sun during their Saturnella or Festival of Saturn. 300 to 400 AD. By the 4th century, there were 2 dates widely recognized and celebrated as the birth of Christ. The dates were December 25th and January 6th. January 6th became accepted in the Eastern Roman Empire, while December 25th became popular in the Western world. January 6th became known as the Feast of Epiphany. The difference between the 2 dates is where we get the 12 days of Christmas. The reason these dates became popular is up to debate. But these dates were popular before they were associated with any pagan festival. A Roman almanac during the same time period records the first reference of December 25th as being the birth of Christ. 401 to 1200. The modern belief that December 25th was connected to pagan festivals did not come until the late 12th century. By that time, Christmas was already established as being on December 25th or January 6th. This belief started with a marginal note from the Syriac Bible commentator Dionysius Bar Salabi, who suggests that the date was moved to correspond with the Feast of Saturnella, which was created in 274 AD. This explanation became popular by scholars who were studying early religion. If you look at the timeline of events, this is not accurate. For the 1st century, there was no Christmas. Between 201 and 24 AD, December 25th is suggested by Tertullian. We do know Christmas began in the late 3rd century. The festival of Saturnella was created in 274 AD. Between 300 and 400 AD, December 25th and January 6th had become popular. This stands in contrast against the tradition that Christmas was associated directly with Saturnella. So with this in mind, don't be too concerned about December 25th. Enjoy it, give gifts, and remember the reason for the season. Merry Christmas, everybody.